It's your boy Zappa King the Giant Robots, and welcome back! Super Robot Wars 30. This is the last episode of the demo. You will not see me play the other half of this, which would be female protagonist, space for Earth route. That's the route I'm playing when the game releases. And if you're watching this on YouTube, game's out. I am probably streaming it right now. Get your butt over to the stream at Access Com Entertainment. So for now, where can we go? So word is that we were headed to the Go Far sector for our final stage. It does not let me freely scroll, which is square button. And pushing to where it goes back to where, alright, and then triangle will straight up bring up the, oh, what do we have here? Prerequisites for onboard stuff, I see, or the total, oh, these are actual little scenes that will occur. Unit CP, 30,000, destroy 300 enemies, 3,000 pilot points, 1 million credits. I could have done that, I suppose. Unrelated rare part, collect one from there. 10 side missions, can't do that. 30 missions, can't do that. Okay, I get it. Free for all. Moving to the mission point, go for sector. Let's go. As chaos of the Earth sphere descends. As the Earth sphere descends into chaos, the clash of wills comes to a head on the battlefield. Begin mission. Saga, briefing room. While we're in transit to go for sector, I want to make sure all of our staff is clear in the current situation in space. Whoa, this setup reminds me of the classes back in the academy. Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. Well, hey, we both know what boarding classes are. How about we talk about the future? Just the two of us. Well, back in Glenn's here, were you allowed to hit on girls during class? No, Sir was the only idiot who would ever try. The rest of us normal students actually took our classes seriously. What's up, Uso? Looks like you're having fun. Well, I never got to go to a real school, so this is all pretty new to me. Really? How did you learn stuff you know then, Uso? Oh, there's a huge computer bank in my house, so I just learned most of it by studying it myself. Wowzers, Uso, you must be a genius! Uso's special, alright. From his studies to his mechanical selenium his athletic ability. No, come on, I'm not that special. My mom and dad just raised me that way, that's all. Your mom and dad, huh? Is it out? Now that we're quite done with social hour, let's have an executive officer explain the state of the wider Earth sphere. Allow me then. The XO usually comes across a little bit spineless, but he seems pretty sure of himself today. Yeah, he's 20% more handsome than normal. Yeah, the XO is an instructor back at Military Academy, so this is all old hat. As I'm sure you're all aware, the ZEON Sky Empire is trying to get its influence over the Earth sphere recently. Unfortunately, this has left the EFF entirely on the back foot. No surprise, EFF was fighting with Wagadu out past Mars. Plus, the forces on planet side are overloaded dealing with the key kaiju and robot criminals. One of the most common reasons given for the weak EFF response is a constant alertness against ZEON threats. Really, I thought NeoZeon was pretty much under control between Char's rebellion and the Laplace box incident. When we say ZEON here, we don't just mean NeoZeon, but also the Republic of ZEON. The Republic of ZEON, that's after the 1 year war, Side 3 colony where the original Principality ZEON was based out of adopted a Republican form of government. Conversely, NeoZeon is purely anti-EFF organization formed from believers of the old zombie family's philosophies. Both of them use the name ZEON in practice, they're nothing alike. Very good, both of you are well studied, I see. As Kay just said, the Republic of ZEON and NeoZeon are, in theory, separate organizations at first glance. However, there's no need to talk. The Republic backs NeoZeon's activities. What? So the Republic's tricking the Federation while they help the terrorists? Mean cheap jerks! I understand how you feel, but that's just the kind of world we live in. It's not the only problem here. The real problem is Federation's too weak to step in and deal with this crap. All that combined is the reason why it remains important to be aware of Neo-Zeon's activities, even with Neo-Zeon largely suppressed. We can't say for sure, but it's most likely that a Republic of Zeon is taking a neutral stance, letting the EFF and Zanskar soften each other up. So there's no chance to align with one side or the other? I mean, two former destined rivals joining forces for a greater goal, that's... sounds like a plot twist from your kind of manga, Izuru. Well, here's hoping reality goes as well as in fantasy. Naturally, there's no way Zeon would ever side with the Federation, but... I could also see them choosing to accept a rule in Zanskar. Why's that? Zeon's principal belief, fundamentally, is the right of spaceflight to autonomy and self-determination. Meanwhile, Zanskar's goal is to unify humanity under Mariaism. Okay, so I'm a bit fuzzy on that. What's Mariaism? Mariaism, the concept proposed by the Queen of the Zanskar Empire, Maria Pura Almonia. Put simply, it is related that humanity's unceasing wars are the result of a patriarchal societal norms. Therefore, by converting the world to a matriarchal society, it will be possible for all humanity to achieve a peaceful way of life. At least, that's the theory. Real lovely thought, right? Especially coming from a bunch of insane murderers tossing victims into guillotines. Correct. The pacifist ideology represented by Mariaism and the rule throughout fear symbolized by the guillotine. The two opposing sides of the coin clearly show how contradiction to Zanskar. No one in their right mind would want to let a group like that rule the world. The League militaries formed by people who thought just that, in fact. Making this thing of fighting maniacs like that makes me mad. That's funny, Suga. Thought you loved Mariaism since you love women so much. Mostly hitting on them, but still. Yeah, right. How can I get my groove if grooving the wrong girl gets me a blade through the neck for the trouble? One way or another, it seems like you're ready to fight the Zanskar if you have to. Absolutely, Boss Junko. You literally lit a fire in us. I think it's still need a little more time to sort exactly what's right in this, but if nothing else, I can't excuse their indiscriminate use of the guillotine. One way or another, we can't spend our time fighting fellow humans if we're going to deal with the Walgudu. We'll fight as part of EFF to bring it into this war. Hey, hold the phone there. Don't talk for all of us. Do you feel differently, Saruga? No, I agree entirely. However, I can't let Izuru have all the cool lines in this. I gotta get your own killer line in sometimes. Sorry, Saruga. The next one's yours, okay? Ugh, I'm not looking for your help here. Now then, let me explain the Drystrugger's broad mission plan up here. While our mission against the Zanskar are urgent, our top priority is to deal with the Walgudu advance team that has entered the Earth sphere. MJP has analyzed the Walgudu actions in the Arat sector and determined the main forces likely stationed in the Gopher sector. So we're heading to Gopher to investigate? Correct. However, we noticed Zanskar units acting in the Gopher sector as well. Wait, so... if the Drystrugger moves forward with this, we may come in contact with Zanskar. Yeah, this ship kinda stands out. We'll be past alert line 1 in 2 hours. All hands remain on standby in preparation for any unexpected circumstances. Zanskar and the Walgudu. Whichever one we meet, it's gonna be a fight, so... Last stage of the demo! Free for all! Drystrugger, go. Selecto. So, to test a thing, Uso and Connie have switched units. And that's about it. There's no telling where the enemies show up, so... switch. Yeah. Final. Oh no! All units span out and investigate our surroundings. Well, it's not like we found anything notable in the areas we've checked so far. If we don't find anything again, we should just be grateful we were worried over nothing. Of course, I seriously doubt we won't find anything. Detecting the unit approaching. It's Sunscar! So you've come from us, huh, Zanskar? I knew it! Still, that ain't the biggest welcoming committee I've ever seen. So the Federation League Military joined the Chronicle failed to break. Pippin Eden. So many people I don't remember from Victory Gundam, but whatever. I see some unfamiliar units in the formation. They should be a foe worthy of my time. Your orders, Captain! Attack immediately, and if it will be a good present for a young soldier like Chronicle, perhaps he'll learn to respect his elders. Besides, with these forces, we can't possibly lose. Captain, Zanskar looks like they're moving to engage. Exactly as we expected, we will fight back. There's quite a few enemies, I'll run you through the basics. Nah, I'm good. I'll be Gucci. Okay, Marmot, we can handle this just fine. All units engage at will. Be cautious, however, the enemy is making some bold maneuvers. They may have reinforcements waiting. Well, yeah, they do. We start at a disadvantage, but as is the nature of, you know, squad. I'm gonna kind of cluster up here. Take advantage of supports. Nope, not on the boat. Next to the boat. Hey, all this lore is good for people who are new to the series. That is, you know, what I've appreciated so far, is that people who are new to any show at all have at least got some kind of debriefing going on that they can engage with. All units, be alert. Something's approaching. It's the ZEON remnants. We're preparing to attack. Looks like we have a three-way ball on our hands. Ugh. Neo-ZEON seems solely targeting our forces. What the heck? Didn't we just have a lecture about how ZEON and Zanskar couldn't get along? Complaining about the lecture won't change anything right now. Doesn't matter now. Just deal with reality right in front of us. Exactly as calculated. Now we can simply overpower them. They've got the numbers. They've got the initiative too. We're going to be overwhelmed. Damn it, we could just buy a little time. Everyone, fall back now. That was one big beam! Enemy units approaching! No. Is that a Gundam? It's got a similar head. I have imagined our database was a quasi-psychom quick test unit produced by Anheim Electronics Company. The unit appears a variation of the match, the Silver Bullet. I can't be sure though. It's not broadcasting an IFF signal. Looks like it's fighting the Neo-ZEON forces. It's an ally! It's an ally! Sure, I guess we'll just go with that for now. I don't know what pit you dragged yours out of, but the last moment you'll regret daring to oppose Albedo Pippin. Captain Silverblood's not responsive to our attempts to communicate. All units engage Neo-ZEON and Zanskar, but keep an eye on that Silver Bullet. Running into a situation like this would be part of the plan. Can't fire the Bing Magnum again, not with this thing like it is. I also can't just turn around and ignore this. Gotta stop this before the worst shape it actually happens. Oh, we have some guy. I don't know who that is. Maybe he's got something to do with bananas. New type level 3, support attack 2, enhanced attack, support, defend, and bullet save. Very nice. And the unknown unit, I don't know. Vulcan Cannon and Beam Sabudu. Just some guy. He's just a little guy with focus. Just a little guy. Just a banana. War between the EFF and Sanskar only spreading. But we ultimately can't do anything to fight the flow of history. But even so, I'll fight anyway.
視覚から動きが違う。奴はまさかこちらの誘いに乗ったな。落ちろ。
Get stabbed in the head. I have one of those, right? Yeah, there it is. Alright. Time for boat. Everyone squat up on boat.
やはり強い。リーガミリティアの抵抗もここまでだ。ワイヤーが絡んだ時が最後だ。
正直すぎる攻撃だね。
Ah, Vulcans have status effects. That's right. Oh, you're an ace. You gotta see the Vulcans. It's really public ZEON pulling the streets on these foes? If it is, then I'll post anything that would make her hurt. That would make her sad. He's getting a little bit of an edgelord voice right now because we don't know who it is. Fucking suppressor is massive, dude. God damn.
そう簡単にマグナムは撃てないか。ニュータイプだとでも言うのか。
I wonder if it counts as an L. I should check that. I want to see the beam saber again because it's just out of nowhere.
戦闘を開始する。向かってくるなら。被弾は避けたい。視覚から。発明。まさかニュータイプだとでも言うのか。
Just crunch down. Ta, yeah. That's a Brave series for you. I don't think I've ever even seen the second move. Oh, I think I have. I just don't. It just doesn't register. It's not memorable.
見えているのよ。ケイ、かっこいい。これはお返しよ。
K が怒ってる。
敵機捕捉、パターン入力。逃がさない。
Numbers go up. Numbers go up again. Hey! Zaku, you're here! Welcome! Dude, deal! You should check out my subscription notice.
甘いのよ。ザースカールを潰すまではどんなことも覚悟の上よ。逃がしはしないわ。落ちなさい。
Matter of fact, I'm going to take a second. Uso. Dang it, come on, man.
地味な色合いがいかにももどきだな。ワイヤーが絡んだ時がさ。
見えた。静かに暮らしている人たちを追い出したお前たちは前に出てくるんじゃない。
気が見えてやめ、ここまでだとは。
走行は熱くない。一発でも当てればワイヤーが絡んだ時が最後だ。
アサギは逃げるのがうまいのな。
そこは避けるのがだろうが。メコメモビルスーツにやられてたまるものか。こいつを使うぞ。
Nice.
完全にスピードで圧倒されている。
私の分をもらっていく。容赦はしないよ。
I sure wish they would use any of their other moves if they had them.
こんな攻撃が効くかよ。
Numbers go up. Ah. Yeah, that's fine. Looks like my target is commanding unit. Should be a worthy foe. You're hardly capable of being a foe at all. Be gone, scum! Nice. Really liking the villain role, buddy. Oh, just means I don't have a reason to hold back. Yeah.
いいリズムで乗れてるな俺。相手がモビルスーツならこうだ。追い込んだ。
甘い攻撃だ。
Yeah, and sometimes I just slip a button and then bloop, I missed the dialogue window, which is bad for someone like me who's reading it, someone like you, the viewer. Now... Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Uso! Ah, dang it! Uso! So I need to destroy 2 more units. What are you at? I think I can get Asagi over here. Excellent. Numbers go up. I did master that kind of hard. Get the Vulcans on this guy. Be gone. And that should put you where I want you. Now, to see how this is affected by having a different pilot. Observe.
ザンスカールが引かないというならチームプレーだってやってみせる。みんなで協力すれば。
もらった。撃った。うまくやりねえよ。
Yeah, unique lines.
タイミングを任せます。
理解だ。脱出を。
Numbers go up. I don't level up. It's still not what I wanted, but it's pretty good. Suruga. Numbers go up. Okay. I was actually taking a second to really like look at everything.
ザンスカール帝国の進行をここで止めます。衝撃砲1番2番攻撃用意。
了解。連装衝撃砲1番2番攻撃用意。
即興データ確認。相対速度合わせ。よし。
撃ち方始め。
Get wiped out.
しまった。でも機体が持たない。
And thus Uso was safe from Lupe. Magnet coating! Numbers go up! Oh, I should have cast Gain on that shit then. You're better than I give you credit for! I'll remember this defeat, you gigantic Federation battleship, you'll pay for it! Big on, foul beast!
何？いけるか？
PP needed.
落ちろ！
No.
なんか今攻撃された？
Spirit, Flash. Got him. And then... lock in. Lip Slasher!
任された以上はやってみせる。リップスラッシャー。地獄の底まで追いかけろ。
この私が。
Repair kit! Numbers go up! Ooh, persist! What a failure! However, you'll find audio peeping in that's not unsuspected for worst case scenarios. There's even more baddies! We've only got one choice, fight through every last one of them. Wait, hold on. More contacts are inbound from a different direction. The Wagyu. Check that out! That's a really big one they've got with them! Captain! Yes, if they have a warship, it must mean this is the main force advancing from before. Ugh, now the Kusa aliens and really all forces in the area show up. Sunsky, Captain! This commander meets with Great Valley, Earth Federation Force, Captain of the Dry Strugger! As you're surely aware, the Wagyu are the enemy of all humanity. I propose we cease fire and fight them together. L3 is Federation territory. You should fight your own battles yourself. Zanskar's retreating? What a jerk, he doesn't get it, does he? Captain, your orders! So be it, we have to do this with or without them. Not because it's Federation space, but for the survival of all humanity. Roger that, ma'am. That shit shivers down my spine. Now we're really talking. Silver Bullet Pilot, are you in agreement? Yes. Huh? Well, he's a jerk, but I guess he's not all bad at least. Just like you, Agent. Just like you, Agent. Haro, I'm not a jerk. I'm just too cool to be social. All units, commence the attack. You'll destroy the target advancing here and now. We won't let them get an inch closer. You didn't attack? What an absolute dingus.
敵の出方を待つ必要はありません。1番2番衝撃砲
了解。
攻撃用意。
1番2番攻撃砲攻撃用意。
撃ち方始め。
Got him!
ウルガル退治に精を出すか。遠距離攻撃ならお手の物ってな。そこだ。
Nice!
へへ、どんなもんだ。
Numbers go up for Connie. Numbers go up for AG again. Critical! Numbers go up. And Daunt! Ooh, welcome to team! Daunt will shut down some bosses. Worried about that map attack? Just insult him a few times. Tell him to knock it off. Is that all that's left? Is their battleship? Yes. Junko, go up. Let's... I mean, I guess. Although I think... Yeah, let's look at this warship.
やれると思うなよ。ウルガル野郎。リブスラッシャー。
The hunt is off? Wouldn't the hunt be on? Ray supply, hello. I didn't realize you had that. Also didn't realize that there's icons here on the right. Look at them icons. Get scanned! Talk shit, and then get hit. X action. Let's use our first one. Boost dash, don't need that. Direct attack. Ignore size difference. The mid-sized enemy warship looks to be the core of the Walkadoo line. Mid-sized? So they even come bigger than this thing? Heh, no complaints from me. I don't even aim to hit this thing. Don't charge it too far, Izuru. Tamaki, one solid hit from that ship's gun could take you out for good. Roger that, but the only real chance you've got is to try to get close to a blind spot anyway. Let's do it, everyone. Let's kick the Walkadoo out of the Earth sphere. Just barely got in there. All Walkadoo units have been destroyed. Man, their machines thirst you and explode good, huh? Yeah, thanks to that, it's almost impossible to get any data on our enemy. Gonna head out. Hey, thanks. You really saved our ass. Would you be willing to touch what organism you're with, Silver Bullet? I can't say anything. Ideally, I'd ask you just forgot you ever saw me. What was that? For that matter, what was that all about? Whoever he was, he's a good person. How can you be so sure, Uso? I just can. Well, Uso's usually right about this sort of thing. What's that mean, boss? That boy feels things so directly, so purely. So whoever that guy was, he must have been a little like our Uso. That makes zero sense. That isn't even the problem. The real problem is Zanskar and the ZEON remnants are actually working together. Captain, I'll report to Commodore Fikes on today's events, including about the Walkadoo. However, I'll keep the Silver Bullet's involvement hidden. Are you sure about that? It's the one way we can show our appreciation. Surprisingly considerate, Mitsuba. I'm hurt that you're surprised. Of course, it's all assuming that whatever organization he's with is not an enemy of ours or of humanity. Understood. Besides, or to fight a host of enemies, we need more allies, more forces. Therefore... Saga breach. I reported to Commodore Fikes about the Zanskar and ZEON remnants, as well as our destruction of Walkadoo advanced forces. Will we be continuing to control L3 for the time being? No, the Saga has been given a new mission. Any chance you can share it with the class? AG? Hey, you're not allowed on the bridge without permission. Do you have some business here? Oh, come on. We aren't in combat or anything. I'm just here to get some face time with the boss. The boss? Do you mean Commodore Fikes? That's the one. I thought I'd thank him for the job. Unfortunately, the meeting ended some time ago. Well, let's pick up where we left off. What's the next mission? Alright. I'll tell you and the bridge crew together. The Saga's jurisdiction is expanded starting today. We can now carry out operations anywhere within the Earth sphere. So we're officially independent forces of the EFF now. Correct, we are formally operating under the Independent Corps Dreikreis. Dreikreis? German, right? For 3 crosses? Our German began at Military Academy 30. the Roman numerals XXX3 cross, which often represent the three intersections we stand for. Between the military and civilians, the earth and space, the past and the future. At least, that's my proposal as captain. But if someone else has an idea, I'm open to it. Why would I rename that? That's dope. Let's go. I also like most of the default squad names. Zeus, Zexus, Draikais, the alpha numbers. Very well, but we notice the Draikais from here on out. The Draikais will, from this point forward, commence operations with unlimited jurisdiction. Where does that mean we're going exactly? Commodore Fikes has given us a number of possible itineraries. One is to travel to the orbit base and follow orders there to descend down to the Earth's atmosphere. I'm to use that chance to seek help from the force on the surface to fight Zanskar and other foes. That's not what I meant. What's our end goal here? AG, what's your tone with the captain? I'm as much a member of Jedi Christ as anyone. I have a right to know. That all crap. But seriously, mind your tone! Mr. EXO, is there a reason you don't like me speaking to the captain? Not at all. It's just that my duties include... Please, Reynolds, I'll answer AG myself, if you don't mind. What our goal is, what we're working toward, is the unification of Earth. The unification of Earth? So, world domination. If that's what it takes, then that's what we'll do. Wait, are you for real? Wait, is she for real? The hero, fucking world domination. Let's be the champions. And everyone does what we say. Our mission, as per the Earth Unification Proclamation, is to fight each and every enemy in peace. If that means going to war with global powers, I, for one, stand ready. I believe that right now that is the duty of those who wield power. Huh. Alright. Mitch will consider me on board with this Earth Unification Proclamation. AG. Just tell everyone else where the Dry Christ is headed. Thank you, AG. Well then, Captain, your orders? Right. With that out of the way, the Dry Christ will start operating under the Earth Unification Proclamation. Aye aye, Captain. Now we can finally begin our grand mission in earnest. Fighting as hard as we can for the dream of world peace. Oh! Neat! Power part thruster module. Mission Ace continues to be Tamaki. Having expanded social activity to the Earth sphere, the Giant Striker heads out for the next battlefield, and they know full well that war is spreading far and wide across the Earth sphere. Yes. So, here's the thing. I do have a physical copy coming for the PlayStation 4. And it goes right up there, right across here on the shelf. Where I record, I have my shelf of all the robots. But with that ends the demo. As I've said many, many times, unless this is your first episode here, it's your first time here, I will be playing the game, the PC version, just because it'll probably be easier to record from. And it's day of release as opposed to waiting a week or 2 weeks, a month for my physical copy to come through. I don't want to buy it digital on my console and then have a physical. I don't want to consume all that space when I'm going to be taking up all that space on DLC shit. Secondly, or I guess more importantly, before we end this episode, is networking. Other people will be playing this game. I encourage you to not just follow me and watch me, because I'm probably the most hype man, but there's going to be other people out there that are more knowledgeable. Maybe they play more to your taste, maybe they don't stammer and stutter, and their personalities more to your liking. More chill and more... Anyway, so on YouTube, check out Averis, A-V-E-R-I-S. He was playing Super Robot Wars 30. He's working on OGs. He's played VTX. He's working on the demo, I think no. His demo's already gone up at this point. On Twitch, probably here in the chat still, is Absolute Nerd 209, goes by Zaku. I think he'll be playing Super Robot Wars 30. Also, here on Twitch, Commissar Bear will eventually be getting back to Super Robo Sundays when 30 releases. I don't think he's in any rush to get back to it. I've also purchased the game for a larger YouTuber and streamer, Auld Dragon, AULD Dragon, all one word. Come the Monday after release, he'll be streaming that, and I will at least try to be in chat there to support him. Maybe I'll get to be in voice. I don't know. I'm gonna work with him on that one. I did buy him the game, so maybe. But even so, to have a larger audience have eyes on Super Robot Wars, I think is very important. And I think in general, it's very important for those of us small people to network and get together and all kind of cooperate and help bring each other into each other's field of vision. Because that's more eyes on everybody. That's eyes on me are now eyes on Absolute Nerd 209, who's got great Gundam reviews. He's new back into Super Robot Wars, and so that's going to be a fresh set of eyes on everything. And that's a perspective that I want to see. There's going to be just be out there, look it up, search it up, find the people that you want. Hell, come and tell me about other people that are playing the game with commentary. I think that's also incredibly important for exposure to the game. You can play the game all day long and not say anything, and I personally think that that doesn't make you unique or appealing that much. Unless you are one of those people that's like big on data. But there's just other people out there. Nikio is probably playing it on YouTube. Mage Knight 404 will probably be streaming it, and they've got a bunch of backlog Super Robot Wars stuff in their YouTube. They do a lot of Fire Emblem shit as well. And a lot of these people don't even know I exist, but I just want more eyes on this game. As such, I thank y'all for watching. Stay tuned for more giant robot antics, collections, video games, and more. Stay tuned for the big stream. And as always, good night, Space.